Hi, and welcome to Larry's computer class. Today we're going to talk about your Alt Control Delete button. Simply push Alt, Control, and your Delete button all at one time and bring you to this window. Click on Start Task Manager. This brings you to here, your applications. This shows you programs that are running on your computer that you started. WeatherBug, Google Earth, web pages, Windows, Microsoft, Office, PowerPoint, anything you open. Well, it'll show in the list here and it'll show running. If you're on something, you say you're on a web page, you're on, say for example, Amazon.com, and all of a sudden everything stops working, your mouse doesn't move, you can't close the page, you can't minimize the page, anything you click on doesn't work, that means that page is frozen and it just stopped working. And what you have to do, if you can't close it, you have to come to this screen, click your Alt Control Delete button all at one time, and you come to your application page that we're at now, and you find that program, find Amazon.com, simply click on it, and then come down here and hit End Task. And you got to give it a minute. It takes a minute or two for all this to work. Don't keep clicking buttons. Hit it once, End Task. You just hit it once and wait for the screen. It might take a minute. It might take 2 minutes to come up. And then it'll say, do you want to close this window, or some kind of warning like that. Just hit yes or OK. And then it will close that window. Processes. These are all the programs on your computer. Some are working, some are not. This is your CPU. Your central processing unit. That is the processor that takes all your files from your hard drive. It processes all the files and folders and puts everything up on the screen as you see it. Now you can go up to 100% on this. Some things are 4%, 17%, 5%, 3%. A couple things running a little bit at a time here. You can go up to 100%. If you get to 100%, you're going to find things start running slow. It's going to take a few minutes for pages to load when you click on stuff. So you don't want to run it at 100%. You want to, if that starts happening, just start closing some of the programs you have open. And that'll make things run a little smoother. Services, this is the same thing. Instead of zeros and numbers, it just says run, stop, stop, run. Stuff like that. Just tells you what's running, what's not. This is mostly just informational stuff. Your performance, you can come here when I talked about your CPU on the processor here. When this gets up there, all these programs that are running, you can come to your performance and it gives you a total of everything that's running on your computer right now. Right now I'm running high 80s on my processor, so I don't have too much room to open other things. Like I said, when this gets to the top and it's running 100%, things are going to start running slower. It'll take a few minutes for stuff to load that you want to load, stuff like that. So you don't want to run it all the way up to 100% all the time. This down here, your physical memory. This is also called your RAM memory, RAM, or random access memory. This is a little different memory than you're probably used to. Your hard drive memory is a disk that stores your hard drive. If you download a program from a disk or music or anything and you put it on your hard drive, it stays there. This is a temporary memory. When you turn your computer on and you open a program, say you open Skype, your processor here will go to your hard drive, get all the files and folders it needs to open Skype. It'll put them on your physical memory or your RAM memory, and this is where they run. This pretty much stays steady until you open another program. It'll go up and up and up for each program. The same thing, if this starts running up here to 100% or close, it's going to start slowing down things. Things are going to maybe freeze on you and stop working, or it's going to take a long time for programs to open, and you click on something, it's going to take a while for it to load. You can come here, hold down your Alt Control Delete button, click Start System Manager or Task Manager, click Performance, and see where this is at. If this is at 100% all the time and you only have a couple programs running, that means you don't have enough physical memory on your computer. And that can be updated on your personal PC, your desktop, or on laptops. This can both be updated. The CPU, you cannot update. Your physical memory, you can. Network, I don't have anything on my network, so there's nothing showing. Network is printer, scanners, fax machine, your phone modem if you have a phone connected to the internet. Users, simply it's just me. I'm the only one that uses this laptop. If you had Mom, Dad, Mary, John, Joe, and all the kids have their own users set up, it'll show them all here, and then it'll show you which one's active. That's all. This is pretty much informational stuff. Other than in your applications, you can use your end task button if something freezes on you. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was useful. Thank you for visiting.